Dieting the right way is very important, especially after the holidays when we've all been kind of eating a little bit too much and indulging a little bit too much. Trying to cleanse out your body and making sure that you're running at optimal speed, basically. Some really easy ways to incorporate some substitutions into your diet are using things like brown rice instead of white rice, or leaner cuts of meat rather than those heavy fat marbled cuts of meat. Low fat milk if you're incorporating milk into your diet, or using a milk alternative like rice or hemp milk. 5 superfoods that we like to call them. Those can be leafy greens, kale, collard greens, things like mustard greens, anything that's rich and lush and dark green. So really, really high in antioxidants. The number one item that I would ask people to introduce into their diet is coconuts. Amazingly enough, it's sweet. It's an amazing miracle food, really, truly. Coconuts, coconut oil, coconut pulp, coconut water. Coconut water, they used to use it in some of the wars as a blood substitute when they didn't have anything to put into the soldiers' veins. We have a scale called the ANDI scale, the Aggregate Nutrient Density Index. And that basically is a scale from 1 to 1,000, and it's a rating of how many micronutrients are in each calorie of each whole food. So on the very lowest of the ANDI score sits olive oil. Surprisingly enough, olive oil. It's one of those things that everyone says it's a miracle food. It's not. It's actually an ANDI score of 9. There isn't a lot of nutrients in olive oil. Same with cheddar cheese, standard cheddar cheese, ANDI score of 10 out of 1,000. French fries, 7. Cola in any form, 0.6 out of 1,000. So you have kale at 1,000 and cola at 0.6. Which would you choose? You absolutely don't have to cut out every single sweet that you have. It's all about moderation and portion control. You don't have to eat that entire piece of cake. You can eat just a couple bites. If it's dark chocolate, all the better. That's got lots of great antioxidants for you. There's lots of great snack foods out there. Rather than eating a whole bag of chips, why not grab some grapes or almonds? A handful of almonds can keep you full for a really long time. We've always been told to stay away from nuts because they are so high in fat. But what people don't realize generally is that they're unsaturated fats. So they're actually really good for you, good for your heart. The most commonly used way of dieting is, portion control. Doing the 3 smaller meals a day along with 2 snacks in between those meals. So it keeps you fuller longer, lots of fiber, lots of water to go with that fiber to help it along, and regulating how much protein and how much vegetables you have. Basically, if you have more vegetables on your plate than meat proteins, anything like or carbohydrates, you're doing okay. When you're first starting out, eating vegetables in any form is a step up. Eating them canned, eating them frozen, it's okay. As long as you're eating fruits and vegetables, you're doing all right. When you're shopping, the easiest way to stay fresh and healthy is to go around the outer edge of the store. Almost every grocery store is built in the same way. So you have all of your fresh whole foods all around the outside of the store, and then you're packaged and processed down the aisles in the center. Cooking at home is the easiest way to lose weight. Controlling exactly what's going into your body at any one time. A lot of people restrict what they're eating after the holidays, restricting calories, restricting fats, and generally isn't the best way to go about it. If you're eating healthfully and eating nutrient-dense foods, you won't be eating as much in the long run anyway. So why restrict your foods when you can just eat things that are better for you and you can eat more of them?